All right, everyone. Thanks for tuning in at 4 in the morning on the East Coast. Long story short was every Thursday night I do this thing called Live Band Karaoke, where I go out to the bar and I perform, and it's a lot of fun. And we even have on there you can request songs for me to do. So that was why I had to leave earlier today. The game ended pretty early. I thought it was going to be about a 3-hour game. We just wouldn't do OT, but the game took about 2.5 hours, and it was moving pretty well. I think the first 5 innings took about 70 minutes total. So I was like, let's do some overtime, and then whatever we don't get to, we'll do later tonight. And now it is later tonight. Good morning, everyone. How's it going, Michael? How's it going? So the average one of these OT streams, how it works like this. I'm going to put time on the clock. It's usually 5 minutes, but I put 8 minutes on because we have 3 minutes left when the clock stopped last time, so I put 8 minutes on the clock. Every donation goes somewhere on stream. I'll do anything you want me to. Audio, video, ChatGPT, Sporkle Quiz, what if sports, immaculate grids, anything you want me to do, I'll do it. We do have Neil's email to get to, and we do have the dang Grassi video. We'll do Neil's email first. Deno Senshi Porygon. All right, so I have no idea what this is. Here we go. Deno Senshi Porygon, also known as Electric Soldier Porygon in English, was an episode of the original Pokemon anime that first aired in December 97 before anyone even heard of Pokemon. Whoa, okay. Aired only once and never again. Okay, rapidly flashing red and blue lights triggered seizures. Ooh. 600 taken to the hospital. Holy crap. Wow. Oh, man, do they not have that in... Do they not have, like a board in Japan that could identify, like, seizure warnings and whatnot? Like, that's... Okay. Since it was first, it was a Pokemon Shock. 30th episode of the series overall, never aired outside Japan, and there was never an English dub. The only way to understand what's going on is with English subtitles. How's it going, Golden? Still appreciate tuning in. How's it going, Mark, as well? Result of the bad effects of this episode of the series were on hiatus in Japan for a few months. The 39th episode of Pikachu's Goodbye didn't air until April 98. Okay. Are there timestamps for the seizures on this? The walk-off Grand Slam with Bogarts? Yeah. Yeah, crazy way to end that game. Crazy way to do it. That's the Rockies I know and love. All right. Is the whole episode with this, or... I mean, I don't get seizures, but I might have to look away during certain parts of this, but I don't get seizures, like the All the Lights video, I have to look away during that, so. The NBA found no wrongdoing? Wow. Yeah, because Tank intentionally fouling guys while winning is definitely a thing that is very normal. All right, so we're seeing this to the end. Okay, let's do this. So, viewer discretion's advised. All right, here we go. At least he doesn't win the cup in this one. At least Ash doesn't win the tournament. I'm not sure if Oh, perfect. Okay. Being Pikachu. Oh, yeah, Pikachu's exhausted. What a way to lose under bet. Yep. Oh, man. Yeah, losing an underband extra innings. Yeah, we're doing this. What's the occasion? So we did OT before because the game ended pretty early, and for whatever reason, I mean, how's it going, Nick? Yeah, so the reason we're doing this now is because I didn't get to everything last time with OT because I was going to karaoke. So it's like, you know what? When I get back, let's finish things off because we had some requests I haven't gotten to yet. And we can't do OT Friday. We'll do an OT stream on Friday before the game, the UFL game, but we won't do one after one. I've not heard of her. No, but she's from Ireland. That's awesome. Did I know that, BW Fuck? Did I know that? Okay, transfer Pokemon as rare as Q-Con. Because the Pokemons get switched. Okay. Yeah, long story short, the band's playing downtown tomorrow night. And I mean, I've seen them so many times I wasn't going to go. I was going to do OT after the game. But it turns out the band didn't know they were playing tomorrow night. So the band doesn't have any singers tomorrow night. So they kind of asked if I could be there. So I'm like, okay. It's like, we'll do this and then we'll do the OT stream before the game. You know, it's where I am. We're going to wipe up Beats Fire. Let's do it. Appreciate you, Neil, on that. We are not pizza eligible for this stream. We do pizza a different night if we do hit it. But obviously there's no place open at 1 in the morning. But we'll do anything for this OT period. You won't until extra. It's a brutal way to lose. So finally, okay. So I get to the lab. Here we go. I get to the lab. Yeah, Denver, I saw that. That was a crazy kick save in OT. That was a crazy kick save. That double save with the extension, man. Whoa, that's a giant head. Okay. Nine-minute solo games. I love that. I love hockey games that go on forever. I love that the playoff that doesn't go to shootout. I love that. Yeah, Denver, great sports day yesterday. Yep. Outside the Rockies, losing in extras. Mario Dutch Speed Skater won gold in the Master about 6 weeks ago. Yeah, I've heard of him. I've heard of him. Love the music in this. Very like 80s funhouse. I got trapped. Here we go. Had a bit of a briefing earlier at work. Don't know what I'm saying, but I hope it's within the walking distance. Traffic's gonna be insane. Yeah, no, I'm not driving anywhere. We don't rent a car for the draft. You know that to a mushroom, a stomach pizza. Yeah, let's do it. Appreciate you, man, as always. You know, we never drive for the draft. The only time we use a car is for getting to and from the airport. Where we get a... And during this, I don't blame you. There's going to be a lot of people. I'm guessing about 750,000 people in Pittsburgh across the 3 days. It's going to be... Especially for a city surrounded by... Like, that's on bridges. I would say I'm skeptical of Pittsburgh and how they're going to do the draft. But Green Bay pulled it off last year. Flawlessly. And I have no clue how they did it. So if Green Bay can do it, I'm confident Pittsburgh can do it. But yeah, probably not going to drive anywhere. They're going to block off a lot of stuff. Yeah, we walk. Yeah, we stay within. We get a hotel within walking distance. We never drive. I had to reset the clock. I never even remember to start a musical because every time it was shown, I was either driving home, showering, and eating dinner, not knowing we were doing OT. Yeah, I had no idea we were starting a musical either. I had no clue until... I had no clue until the other night that he was going to sing a song. Green Bay's flat open. That's true, but Green Bay also has, like, no hotels. Whereas the reason they're going into online instruction for that week, which I think it makes sense. I mean, everything's going to be shut down. It's going to be a pain in the butt to get anywhere. I get it with the traffic and everything. Right, Green Bay is flat and open, not a lot of bridges and whatnot, but Green Bay, we stayed at the closest hotel that was not the Renaissance across from Lambeau. And that was about the only hotel in Green Bay. Outside of that, okay, now they're getting zapped, okay. Sent through the chamber, or portal. The Pokeball portal, okay, here we go. It's a cool maze, at least. How they afford it? Well, they're not... It's free to go to. The draft is free to go to. So, I may have to pay, I guess, parking, but the draft, if you want to do on location, that's a different story. On location is a paid experience, but the actual draft itself is free. So, like, if you live in Pittsburgh and you want to, like, take public transportation to the draft, like, you don't have to pay a cent. And then home still like a playoff game as well. Yep. Yeah, if they play on that Wednesday night before the draft, I don't even know what ticket price they're going to be like. Yeah, parking's going to be $150. Yep. Not surprised. They could gouge it. Yeah, that's why they're encouraging public transit. Mostly attendees, Pittsburgh residents, and people around the area. People around, like in West Virginia and Ohio and whatnot. Usually it's very local. Not there aren't like international people. There's a lot of people across the country internationally that are there, but there's a reason that the home city has the vast majority of the fans at the draft. But like if you like, a lot of families go Saturday and it's completely free. Theoretically, if you wanted to go to the draft and pay nothing, you could do that. All right, here we go. First Pokey fight. That like two-headed Pokemon. I don't even know that two-headed Pokemon. Martagus. I don't even know. Like, it looks like he would just feel like the laziest person, but it's like actually pretty powerful at times. Penultimate day of the NBA regular season. Crazy. Crazy. It feels like it's been over for the last 2 months, honestly. So Polygon can take the appearance of a Pokemon and attach it to its surface. Whoa. Part of my uncles and ride a bike into town does that a lot. Riff on M4, but no, it's not a bad idea. For this, it's not a bad idea. With the traffic on the bridges, I don't even know what it's going to be like. I'm guessing, I've never been to Pittsburgh. I'm guessing there's a pedestrian bridge, because we're staying across the river. I don't know what hotel, but we're within walking distance, but I know the draft is across the river. We are, like, outside the stadium. I'm assuming there's a pedestrian bridge. During the off-season, I hope the NFL never season ever happens. During the actual season, I can't keep up with the games on Sundays. Yep. That's, like, sort of like... I don't want to say it's like me for college football, because I love watching college football, but also Saturdays take so much out of me. Saturdays, streaming triple headers and getting up early and staying up late. It's like... It's like college football, it's like, oh god, like, why is this happening? But I love it. But it's also like, yeah. 100 million viewers each by 2030? No. No chance. No chance. We're averaging about 50 million right now. Because the conference championships are about the game itself. They're not about the entertainment. People aren't throwing parties for the conference championships. It's not about the commercials. It's not about the halftime show. It's not about anything like that. Season's fun but stressful? Yep. Oh, let's get changed. Okay, that makes sense. Okay. The ones I bet it's a crack and they win OT shootouts, somebody likes to parlay. Oof. That's rough. So there has to be some sort of bridge that like people can walk on. Because everyone that's coming in is going to be staying across the river. How's it going, Gecko? From Arizona. Let's go. Fallen Hills. Yeah, I'm right in Phoenix, so. Arizona native. Let's go. So somehow Ash wins this fight. Okay. Yeah, but I mean, the ratings dropped for this past one, Neil. I mean, this one had, I love the Who isn't it's Polygon. Literally, they showed Polygon earlier today. They already, like, mentioned Polygon. So, like, wow. But the ratings dropped for this one. And the NFC Championship was one of the best NFC Championships ever. And the AFC Championship was playing in the snow. And yet the ratings dropped. That was on a bad weekend for weather, too. You will never see 100 million for conference championships. As nice as it would be, we'll never see it. Do you think America's Game of the Week will... Okay, America's Game of the Week? Ooh. Yeah, Porygon? They said Polygon on this. Okay. I think the English dub was Polygon. Because it said Polygon. New stuff they gave me March Madness. Nice. Appreciate you a ton. The multi-commentary was legendary. I love doing that. I love calling 2 games at once. I love doing that the Kevin Harlan style. I appreciate that a ton. Yeah, no one else is doing that. I love doing that. I don't know how I pulled it off and my voice pulled it off. America's Game of the Week regularly receive 50 million in a decade. I think 40. I think 50 is a lot. Because 50 is like what Thanksgiving is getting. When there's nothing else on, everyone's around a TV. I think 40. That wouldn't shock me. But 50 is pushing it. Because a lot of stuff still happens on Sundays. With people's personal lives and work and all that. Yeah, the episode says Porygon. The dub said Polygon, but it's... Yeah, I think... Yeah, Porygon sounds like... Yeah, the dub is wrong, yeah. I think the dub's wrong. The dub has to be wrong. This episode's titled Porygon, so... Clemente Bridge is always close to vehicle traffic for Steeler and Pirates games. Then the Duquesne and Rachel Carson bridges are going to be closed. Wow, that's a lot of bridges. That's a lot of bridges that are going to be closed. Okay, you can see where potentially you get some effects from this, but so far we're okay. They're not really driving Porygon that. Well, Porygon didn't even notice till the very end that they're like falling down. Appreciate you, Gecko, on that one. Appreciate you there. Yeah, actually, the next time we're going to go to... I think the next time we do 2 games at once will probably be the... Like college football, there's like 2 top 10 games taking place at the same time. We'll call 2 at once. We'll do that. Be life of the schedule at least, too, whenever that comes out. Probably like May 12th, 13th, 14th, sometime around there. Okay, I can see, okay, with the light, okay. I should just note for the draft, we won't stream that Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, or Sunday. So we'll go 5 straight days without streaming. Can't do... I don't think I can do Sunday. I don't think I can do Sunday. I'm not sure yet. Maybe I'll do like a Sunday night stream, but no promises there. Something came up that I can reveal in like when it happens, but it's nothing bad. It's just something came up that's Sunday. I'm flying back to New York. Something came up, so helps me to put live bets for instance, hidden money lately. Should invest your knowledge. I appreciate that a ton. I am not up. S.A. Petter, I'll be the first to admit. I'm glad my insights are helping you. They're not helping me. But I appreciate you, man. Yeah, I like it to everything in the draft. I like it. I get everything in the chat, and it's... Yeah. Although it's pretty good with college basketball this year. It's pretty good with that. When is the draft? 2 weeks. 23rd, 24th, 25th. So I won't... Okay. I won't stream the 22nd through the 26th. I don't think I can do the 26th. We're definitely going to stream the 27th and the 21st, but I don't think I can do the 26th. As much as I would love to do a post, like, day after the draft stream, I don't think I can do that. I do love this universe with the Tetris thing. We'll be too far-fetched to say that a decade from now, NFL and Fox are bigger than ever, and still sacrificing quality in favor of having the actors. Yes, 100%. I mean, the quality's gone down. The quality's gone down. The ratings are going up. Yeah, the quality's gone down. The ratings going up. So, look, NFL on Fox is putting up record numbers. Half the people on the pregame show can barely form a sentence at this point. Yeah, the dub's just Polygon. Yeah, the dub has to be wrong. Yeah, Porygon's shaking. Porygon is shaking here. How's the rest of the draft looking? If you need a safety, it looks like a pretty good draft. For what I can tell, it looks like a pretty good draft. You need a safety. Definitely more defense heavy than offense heavy. Not a lot of immediate impact players on paper offensively. Outside of a select few. Like, you know how a couple years ago Latu was the... Okay, now I see where it could be. Yep, now I see where... Oh, jeez. Okay, here we go. Yep, okay. Yeah, Pikachu just gave everyone seizures. Like, you know, a couple of years ago, Latu was the first defensive player off the board. He was taken with the Colts for, like, pick number 15. I mean, I could definitely see this year being the opposite. Where maybe in the first 15 picks, we get 10 defenders. That wouldn't shock me. Kermit is someone who should host a show that mixes up, like, entertainment time with a bit of sports stuff. Yeah, I get that vibe, too. You kind of similar 96? Yeah, but that quarterback class was so bad. I think Tony Banks was the best quarterback in that class, which says a lot. At least this class, Mendoza's going to be good. And Simpson can be good. I do see some potential in Simpson. Thought I want to be more convenient. Dead wrong on that. Professor was completely wrong on that. Thought everyone's life would be more convenient. No. I can definitely see the seizure thing, though, with Pikachu. And went red and blue. Then we get, like, Wii Sports music. Oh, Pikachu's so cute at the end. Oh, we like doing that half smile. Pikachu's so cute. Someone said that's probably like one of the better episodes of Pokemon I've seen. Alright. So I think the final like 2 minutes of the episode? I don't know what the end is. I just want to make sure. Because I'm not really a huge Pokemon guy, so I don't know, like... It said to be continued. I don't know if there's like anything in the final 2 minutes of that, Neil. That was good. That was actually really good. So see, James Brown, someone should host a show that involves race and equality discussion and stuff like that. It's funny because it's like... I feel like it should be Nate Burleson and James Brown kind of switch places. You know what I mean? I almost feel like Nate Burleson be the guy that hosts NFL Today, and James Brown be the guy that hosts like CBS Morning. I don't know if that makes sense, but... Alright, Tom Grossi, watching football in 2026. Alright. And then we'll do the AI song. There's only nothing left in the queue, but... Clock is $5 more gets you in. Same rules apply for this. Feel the same way too? Alright. Yeah, the jerseys do look nice, yep. Yeah, I feel like NHL and NBA usually end around the same time. But this year, I guess because of the play-in tournament. Okay. Other news. Oh. I saw from another guy with that name pops in my head. Yep. I feel good. Ah. It's requested restore. I'll let you do it. I'll give you that, Michael. There's like nothing. I'll give you that. I'll give you it. You're good on that. Take this to gambling. Oh boy. Pokemon episode was banned because there was a scene involving pointing guns at each other. Jeez. Yeah, I'll let you do it, Michael. I'll let you put in those two. That's fine. Let's go through about Pokemon. Yes. Why would that get banned? Why would that get banned? There are plenty of shows like I guess because they think it's like a kid's show. There's plenty of shows like people point guns at each other. That's the drift again. Yep, gambling is everywhere. He's not wrong on that one. Rousey is not wrong on that one. All right, I ain't ever white beats by yeah. So Mike, if you want to put those two, I'm fine with that. So we're referring to the GPTs. The GPTs will be 5. Okay. Ain't ever wipe. Here we go. Christy Road. All right, here we go. Appreciate you, Michael. Okay, ain't never wipe. Okay, here we go. That's a good reason to not. I guess that's a valid reason, I guess, to not. Oh yeah. That is a. Is it you know what to like wipe your butt after taking a dump? Wow, this is not hygienic at all. This is how we get another pandemic. Love the OG helmets, yes. Oh yeah, the Birmingham Bolts, Memphis Maniacs, yep. So how I do it for this, James wearing inflatable. Oh, okay, I could see why that got banned. I could see why that at least. And then Private Ale, all right, perfect. Yeah, so the helmets, how I do it is the current or the UFL 2023 and on, XFL 01, old USFL, continuation of the old USFL, and then XFL 2020 behind me. And then Michael with another tour, Private Ale, let's do it. Hasn't done since 93. He hasn't wiped in 33 years. Man. Or I guess the suck amount 25, so 32 years. That makes it so much better. Unless he's like doing it in the shower. Like, I mean, I guess. I don't know why I was married in this song. Yes, first mistake of that era, which precipitated its downfall. Yeah, the first mistake was making it the football suck. Because the publicity was insane, but the quality was terrible. I mean, like, if he's, like, wiping in this song, if he's not wiping, but he's, like, every time he goes to bed, he goes to the shower? Any Green Day songs from the live edits, someone's like, not during the live edits, no. Live edits, I don't do any requests. Live edits, I don't do any requests whatsoever. Yeah, the last live edit, I think we got 2 requests. One was I was waiting for a video to download, so I took a request, and it was to watch, like, the WWE, the card for WrestleMania, and then the other 5 I got was the ChatGPT that someone, that Christopher wanted to send the money in now that we did earlier on stream, so, or the last stream, so. You know, I don't, yeah, for the live edits, we don't do requests. So you missed nothing there. But we're on the second album. We did 2 Green Day songs on the last stream. Let's start the second album. All right, Mosh Pit in My Stomach. Here we go. All right, here we go. And $5 more gets to the queue at this point. Audio I'll do too. Okay, this is... Oh man, that's like a Limp Bizkit. Oh my. And Rage Against the Machine. This is like Rage Against the Machine. This is like it's like Killing in the Name. Beat up with the 5, appreciate you a ton. I'll do that, appreciate it. Oh man. Right back at Feed Up banned from all the streams because the prompts store them. Feed Up shocked and the alarm goes off and it's all a dream. Okay. I know what it feels like when someone's having a mosh pit. This is very much what it sounds like. It's definitely what it feels like. I just feel like you can't do anything. It's like any thought like just makes you like lose your mind. So there's problems. Oh no, you're good. We opened up the door for musicals at this point. Yeah, but tomorrow we're streaming UFL. We'll do OT at around like 5:45, 6 o'clock. Oh, you no. I haven't gotten to that yet. My bad on that one. That song was really good. I'm just typing this one in. No, 12, 16 day hour ahead. Wow. Have fun, be safe, and enjoy. All good, W viewer. Appreciate you. Music ones are interesting now. The music ones are very interesting. But tomorrow, or I guess later today, we're doing an OT stream at about 6 Eastern. That'll go till 7:30. Then 8 o'clock we'll do UFL. I can't do OT after that. I was going to do OT after the UFL game. The problem is that the band I like, one of the bands I like, is playing downtown. I was fine not going. They play like every other week downtown. I was fine not going. But problem is that I'll go and see Pictures Man. The problem is that the band had no idea they were playing downtown tomorrow. So long they have one singer and it's a girl. So they don't have any guy singers. So they're like, hey, can you fill in? I'm like, you've done like most of the songs. Can you fill in? I'm like, yeah. I'm like, okay. So I will I kind of am pulling double duty tomorrow. So okay, Christie Road, here we go. But we'll do OT on yeah, be Penny in that case. I'm not sure how much I'm going to be doing. I have no clue. But we'll do OT Saturday. Saturday's going to be fine. Saturday we'll do OT. We'll go back to normal on that. Because Sunday will be a triple header stream with the baseball game and the 2 UFL games. Saturday we'll do UFL and OT after that. Which one's Downtown Phoenix? You see me fill in? Oh, man. I mean, I have no idea what I'm doing. Like, I have legit no clue what I'm doing. I love that riff in the chorus. It's like that background riff. Storm playing the Kings again. Yep. Round 2. There's a few games like that where like they play back to back. I'm not sure why the schedule's like that this year for some of that. How's it going, Jake? Appreciate you tuning in. Dixon Mets, yep. They were down 1-0 after 6, scored 7 in the next 2 innings, and they won 7-1. So working at 4 a.m., yep. I have no problem with that. I love hanging out with you guys. Can I miss the lack of live sports from the lockdown? Don't have to worry about feeling pressured. There is something about that. There definitely is. Yeah, I wish we had a college roster or something. Yep, me too. There is definitely something to that where it's like there was an off season. I feel like now there's no off season. Especially when the NFL expands. It's going to be NFL then straight into March Madness. And then that's straight into baseball season. I do understand that where it's like, oh yeah, for you it sucks. Oh, yeah. Yeah, for you it sucks, yeah. mean, I don't miss the part of that where it was I just watch Wheel of Fortune Jeopardy every night and then Lego Builders, Masked Singer, and all that, and there's nothing else to watch. But I do kind of wish there was like only one sport on. So I kind of like summer to some extent now. I was like a huge sports summer fan growing up. But now it's like a nice reprieve to some extent. We're going to see college basketball getting a poor ratings because people are still football mode. Yep. Oh, yeah. Big time. For some of the games, at least. There'll be some exceptions, but for the most part. Like Duke Carolina's an exception, but for the most part. You're not wrong there. Let's feel very weird, like Big South, like. Let's feel very weird because, like, what's going to be is Super Bowl Sunday, and then the very next day will be the start of conference tournaments. Like, wait, what? Like, it's almost like with the way my work schedule is and everything, it's almost like you knew you could chill out for a little bit when Monday rolled around after the Super Bowl and you knew it was an ACC game taking place. ACC game at 7 on Monday was the, yep, that's it. I mean, this year was a little bit different because of the Winter Olympics and then the World Cup. So, like, every 4 years it's going to be a bit off. But I do understand that. Right, Selection Sunday the week after Super Bowl Sunday. It won't be the week after. It wouldn't be that, but they wouldn't do any conference tournaments before the Super Bowl. Like, they wouldn't decide any champions before the Super Bowl. Because when they go 18, they'll go 20 weeks, so you just move it back 2 weeks. And they don't do Selection Sunday like March 3rd. All right, next up is Private Ale. I do understand that. I just like thinking like for me in terms of needing a not needing a break, but obviously with the pace I go, I do need some time off each year just to like not stream and not work. I was like, okay, am I ever gonna get that time with the way the sports calendar is right now? If it gets to where I think it's going, so am I ever gonna get that time? Like this year, I'm not sure I'm even getting that time because of the World Cup and everything. If I do get it, be during the All-Star week. I have no clue. Like, I didn't go on the cruise this year because of the Olympics. I was like, if that's an every year thing, because I need at least 2 weeks after the Super Bowl to be here. First week to work on video, second week to clean up the place after the party. So it's gonna be interesting. All right, Private Ale, here we go. Future CBS lead-up program selection show. Yep. Will be a darn good lead-up program. I mean, the Olympics drew 42 million. That was tape delay. I think everyone was watching because of Lindsey Vonn. They want to see what happened there, but that'd be crazy if that's the lead-up program. I do think in 2032... the Winter Olympics, they got to figure out something. Because the closing ceremony will be that day. As things stand. When the NFL goes to 20 weeks, the closing ceremony would be that day. So unless you do the closing ceremony... You could do the closing ceremony in the morning or afternoon and then the hockey game at night. You could do that. Super Bowl Sunday is the first Sunday of August and the preseason starts next weekend. Yeah, I think the players would love that. Yeah, I mean, you squeeze the draft in. You squeeze the draft like 2 days later. I don't know how that would work. I wonder if they might do that. If NBC decides, you know, here's what we're going to do. We're going to do the closing ceremony will be the second to last thing. That will take place Sunday at like 9 a.m. Eastern. Or do it Saturday night or something. You know, that's what happened. No, he doesn't want to oversaturate it. He knows there's a fine line. But we do the closing ceremony at like 9 a.m. Eastern time. Or 10 a.m. Eastern. But then the hockey game, the gold medal hockey game, is the lead-out program of the Super Bowl. That would be insane. Wouldn't put it past them. Would not put it past them. gold medal hockey game played at 10 o'clock Eastern time, so 8 o'clock local in Salt Lake. And let's just have some fun with it. Move the closing ceremony to Monday or something. Do it Monday night. Make the Olympics go one day longer. Closing ceremony Monday night. And then Sunday night is the gold medal game lead-out program. I mean, that'd be the highest rated lead-out program of all time. NBC is, knowing that's in Salt Lake, they could be printing money with that. NBC could be printing money if they decide to work with the IOC to do that. Like, private ale, here we go. So with the last Sunday of July, the next weekend NFL draft takes place, capped up by the Hall of Fame game, kicking off the preseason. So we just have no training camp. You get drafted and then you play in the Hall of Fame game the next, like, that night. You get drafted on Sunday. Congratulations, get in uniform, you're playing tonight. Learn the playbook. Where am I from? I'm Arizona. Phoenix, Arizona. Phoenix, Arizona, Spliff. I'm a night owl. Florida? No, I'm a diehard Jaguar fan. I've never lived in Florida. It's bizarre. I saw them on TV like 20 years ago, 2005, and became a fan. It's like, this song feels a bit like American Idiot. Like, this feels very similar to American Idiot in terms of the structure of the song. Perth, Australia. Aussie. I gotta get out there at some point. I've never been to Australia. Maybe 2032 for the Olympics? Wait, would that be 20... Wait. What year would that be? Yeah, 2032. Yeah, Salt Lake's 2034. Right? Yeah, Salt Lake's 2034. 10 songs of Dookie sound like American Idiot. Same structure and everything. No, this is Kerplunk. We're doing Kerplunk right now. Dookie, I don't hear... At least with the hits, I don't hear it. But Kerplunk, I hear it. I know the hits off Dookie. Don't know all the songs of it, but I do know the hits. Alright, let me go to ChatGPT in. The Vrabel receding photos were shopped around before the New York Post published it. We get the Dookie Bang song sound like American. Yeah, okay. I'm sure I know what you're talking about, yeah. Shopped around before New York Post published the story. TMZ was offered them. I mean, I get why TMZ didn't do it. I think part of it was a bit niche for them, and number two, they're focused on the politics stuff right now, and they don't want to take away from that because they're really diving all in on the politics side. It's like, oh, we want to show these politicians not doing their job, or the Guthrie ransom thing, so we don't want to have to focus on this story. So I get why TMZ didn't do it. I get why. Find it hard to associate 4-chord songs in A minor with it actually being an A minor 1 the chords to C. Well, A minor F C G, so it's C G A minor. I'm assuming you've seen the Axis of Awesome video. I'm assuming you've seen that one, Neil. The 4-chord song video. It just starts in a different one. Yeah, Safe Tonight, Eagle Eye Cherry. Yep. I don't think House of the Rising Sun's one of them. I don't think it is. House of the Rising Sun I don't think is a 4-chord. Right, because that's A minor G F E, right? Save Tonight is. That's A minor F C G. I don't think House of the Rising Sun is. Self-esteem by the Offspring? Yep. Oh, yeah. There are so many 4-chord songs. He's about 4 games from finishing the season with 0 shootout games. That is insane. That is nuts. We don't hear C in I Kissed a Girl. I don't think you ever do. I don't think you ever hear a C chord in that song. Yeah, I don't think you ever hear a C chord in that song. Hot and Cold is a 4-chord song. That's a 4-chord one. All right. Battle of Mona Lisa. We did do some Panic at Disco songs. I think we did that one. Did we? Yes, we did that one. Yes, we did. All right, here we go. Here's our one ChatGPT as things stand. VDub gets banned on stream for making fun of the Brat Pack, but it was all a dream. Here we go. Let's try that again. So, let's try that again. And $5 more gets you in at this point. That's the only thing in right now. If that's it, then that's totally fine. You guys have been awesome today, just for showing up at like 5 in the morning on the East Coast. I can't believe we have people on here. This is nuts. All right, here we go. So, I'll be live at 5:40 Eastern time, or 5:45 Eastern time, sometime around there. 5:45, 6, sometime around there. So here we go. All right, chat. Next donation, Vita with the $5. Prepare yourselves. Oh boy, here we go. What's the prompt? Caillou spends... Jeez. Caillou spends $1 million on a chia pet so he can finally experience growing hair. That's amazing. That is amazing. That's the one they came up with for making fun of the Brat Pack. That is actually a brilliant one. Caillou spends $1 million on a chia pet. There we go. Here's the story. I just want hair. Everyone else has hair. This is the worst thing ever, Caillou. A plant? That's not real hair. I hate this story. Now I know why they call me getting banned. I should have $1 million plant. I deserve hair more than anyone. You already have hair. I deserve royal hair. Okay, you don't have that. This is dumb. Why does he get $1 million pet? I'm telling on this entire situation. It's my hair now. He's hugging the chia pet. It's growing. Wait, it's not growing fast enough. Make it grow more. The chia pet sits there. Oh no. This prompt is already unraveling. I'm complaining so hard right now that this chia pet's not growing. The floor is shaking. This is your fault, little brown bear. My kingdom is ruined. Fix it immediately. Grow now. I paid $1 million. What chia pet is... Wait, just out of curiosity, what's the most expensive chia pet? If I go on eBay to make this actual problem... Oh, please do. Please do. If I type in chia pet... What's the most expensive one on eBay? I'm sure they're not going for $1 million. 289. Okay, Groot. Okay, that's actually... Okay, I mean, that's a cool one. Richard Simmons. Yeah, the most is like 250. Duck Dynasty. RuPaul. There's a Duck Dynasty chia pet? Seriously? Why is there a Duck Dynasty chia pet? Yeah, none going anywhere close to... Okay, He-Man. None going anywhere close to $1 million. Chia SpongeBob? It doesn't even look like SpongeBob. Christopher with a $5. Appreciate you a ton. Oh, we can do that. Oh, I like that one. Neil with a $5. Oh, man, here we go. They said I can play it on base, so I did. Oh, yeah, this is the guy you're telling me about. All right, we'll do that. We'll do that. Appreciate you guys. All right. The chia pet tip stirred spills. Wow! The ground cracks. Oh my god, V-Dub, you're a menace for this prompt. You're a menace. This is why we can't have nice. Then the real world, the kids pop into the frame. Do not real... Yep. I have like no energy. We're gonna make it work. Why am I buying a plant for hair in this story? That's not fair! This story makes me look bad. I don't like it. I don't like any of it. I would never share the spotlight with a plant. That is unacceptable. Remove it immediately. This whole thing is wrong. I'm reporting all of you. Like, this is not a good prompt. Back in the story, I keep reading. Wow, my hair! I don't have any. The chia pet doesn't even have any yet. Wow, that's not me. I hate this. Well, I hate this more. I deserve hair. I deserve a better story. Neil with another one. Appreciate you, man. Alrighty. I'm telling on this. I already did. Wait, why are there two versions of you? Why? There's a DW in chat and there's a DW in the story. Double wine mode activated. This is too much power. Michael with a $5. Caillou spends $1 million on a chia pet to try and grow hair. And then Neil. Holy crap. Okay. Alright. Let's do that. This story is mean. Ban Vita for this. Yes, immediately. We're reporting him right now. Ban V-Dub. They then report V-Dub's chat. He's banned for violating policies. The stream collapses into black. V-Dub is banned. He then wakes up. Wait, what? He sees a notification in live. Wait, I'm not banned? Yeah, that's a good one, Christopher. I'm not banned? Welcome back. First donation of tonight for OT is from V-Dub. Oh, it was all a dream. Thank God. Today's story, the kids discover a self-refilling complaint machine. Oh, no. I already ate this. Wow. That's incredible. All right, let me put all these in. All right. I did not expect to get this much on this stream tonight. You guys have been awesome. I appreciate you guys a ton. Okay, so here we go. So, DV504. They said I couldn't play this on bass. So I played it. Brat Pack meets Donald Trump at White House. All end up in the bunker together. Caillou spends $1 million on a chia pet to try and grow hair. She said that's a base. Police called. Or as I felt myself slack if I was on top again. Let's go. Just gotta be. It doesn't work with the formatting. For whatever reason, it doesn't work for formatting. All right, perfect. All right, we'll do those right now, and I'll put the chat routines in while we do that. Oh man, all right. So I'll do the Neil ones back to back. I have no idea what to expect with this Davey guy, but I'm excited. Okay, Davey 504. They said I couldn't play this, so I did. All right, here we go. This feels like the oh, I was gonna say that's like exactly like the Yai theme. I was like, that is the Yai theme. Okay, never mind. Subtropical somehow? How? There's no universe that's subtropical. Yeah, that's a play on Jack's films. Okay, that makes sense. Checkmate the haters. Here we go. Yep, 7 days ago I asked you. Yep. I had a feeling because, like, Yai is yesterday I asked you. And reading response to a question puts on subreddit. Okay. That sounds good. Wait, that's an insane solo. Number 2 is an insane solo. Man. That is a nuts solo. It's like a Southern rock 70s kind of thing. Have some slap. No, we can pull this off. Wow. Just the precision on this. The way he's moving his fingers with the right hand is just nuts. Based on above average warmer winters. Mm. This doesn't seem that hard. That bass solo just like a scale. That just feels like a regular scale. And that's just going like from F sharp to. Oh, gee. Yeah, for this winter, yeah, with all the snow, yeah. Alright, skip this part. Right, here we go. All these bases always start off with F sharp. It's like a low the pick. Nope. It's only a solo. This one was isn't she lovely? Oh yeah, go for it, Christopher. Yeah, one more $5 one, make it crazy but appropriate. Yeah, of course you can. Go for it. I mean, that's a groovy version of Isn't She Lovely. Man, this is beautiful. Yeah, of course you can, Christopher. Yeah. Yeah, I'll take another $5. Parlo in Italiano, where he speaks some Italian, where he renames it to QGFVHC. Qualche giorno favio chiesto. I mean, the fact he can, like, play drums on this version of Isn't She Lovely, it's basically like hearing a drum version of. Like, he's playing drum with the right hand and the melody with the left. It's incredible to watch. My face so suck. Maybe replace aeroplane, but we're going to chill purpose with an actual airplane? Wow. Man, I like number 6. That, like, early 90s synth. I eliminate Fagaline from HRP series. Okay, appreciate you, man. Let's put that in. No, it's too difficult. If you slap like now, we can do it. All right. Are you going now, Christopher? I appreciate you a ton. We'll get to the ChatGPTs in a little bit. We have a couple of videos to do before that. Yeah, I think the first guy's version was better on number 6. Yeah, I think the first guy was actually better on that. That's like right in line with the trumpets on this. So many runs in this song. I think the tempo was actually faster on the first one with number 8. Yeah, okay. He did say play. Okay, I was gonna say he played a little bit slower. Yeah, he did. He okay. I don't know what I was expecting. I don't know what I was expecting with number 9, but that was incredible. That got me. That got me good. Oh man, that was incredible. That was amazing. Oh, he can play number 10 easily. Yeah. I like that like Corey does on the boom boom. Very funky. Very like Wild Cherry-esque. It feels like. Yeah, that was easy. Checkmate. Oh god, wow. That first one, that ninth one got me. Jeez. Alright, she said that's a base. Police called. Here we go. Yeah, $5 more gets soon at this point. Oh, okay, we have a bunch of different bases. Wait, what? Okay. Is it like a bass piano? Bass recorder. What? That sounds like a way more beautiful than an actual recorder. Is that seriously a recorder? Is that seriously a recorder? The recorders sound terrible. But that one looks like that one actually sounds really, really, really gorgeous. 2 bass out of 5. Well, I know bass for the like an orchestra. I know like a bass. Practice 16 hours per day. Yep, checkmate. Oh yeah, like I know that bass. I know this bass recorder. I know that bass. Yep, you're good, Christopher, on that one. You're number 2 right now. I appreciate you a ton. You're number 2. Yeah, that's a 5 out of 5. Yeah. Right. Right. Yeah, you can't slap a recorder, but it comes from comments and donations. Yeah. I think like 50 XP per hour with comments, and then donations. The more you donate, the more XP you get. Someone quite figured out the system. Bass saxophone. Okay, that's a giant instrument. What the hell? I can't slap that, so that's gonna be like a 1 out of 5. It sounds like a Yamaha preset. How do you even, like, hold that? It's gonna be like 300 pounds. How do you hold and lug that around? That's like... Wait, do you see the subcontrabass flute? Oh, boy. Like, that thing is like 15 feet tall. Doesn't even sound that good either. Oh, we are, Christopher. Yep, we are. $400 million likes still do it. No, you can't slap it. $421% of you are not subscribed. Okay. Synth bass, okay. Oh man, this is groovy. This is like Stevie Wonder Superstition. That's what this is like. This is like songs of the 70s. It's kind of throwing me off though, because the notes don't match up when he's playing. Like it's a half step difference between what he's playing, unless he like has one of the things like on there. The second guy's notes are matching up. Michael Jackson sucks. It shows Bruno Mars. You definitely slap this. You can definitely slap the top of it. The octave bass want to visit Phoenix. All right, you haven't got to that yet. But I love this guy. These guys. This guy. Okay, here we go. Octave bass. Here we go. Here we go. You have to stand on a platform to play this instrument. And pull on levers. What? Holy crap. What? It doesn't even sound good. What? It doesn't even sound that good. Thick bass. Wow. I feel like yeah, the bass flute doesn't just sounds like a bassoon. Maybe some controversy. Okay, that is huge. That thing is massive. I don't know how you like play this. You can slap it. Bass ukulele. Okay. That's not a what? I feel like we're just making that up. That's not a ukulele at that point. Does that sound really cool? Sounds extremely cool. I don't know if I call that a ukulele. That sounds extremely cool. Serpent bass. Whoa. I mean, that looks objectively cool. Contrabass tuba. Okay. 41 inches. Holy crap. Wow. Wow. "41-inch tuba. Oh my god. I feel like you have to be very precise with the notes. I think that's the big thing here. You can hear a lot of flat notes on that video. You can hear a lot of flat notes. With like those basses, you gotta be extremely precise. You have no room for error. Because if you put a flat note, you don't have the breath support, it does not sound good. At all. I feel like half of those bass things have no reason to exist. Half of them don't even sound any different, or they sound worse. But some of them are cool. The bass ukulele was like really cool. Okay. Trolls on Omegle. Okay, here we go. $400,000 likes. Okay. So he's in cosplay at this point. Okay. He is just in cosplay at this point. Checkmate. What the... That was pretty good. People keep laughing. Oh, you got uncovered. I love what that guy knew. Oh, that guy knew right away. Wow. That's awesome. Show your face, yeah. Wait. Stranger Sis girl. Yes, yes. Most definitely not. You both like Russia. Okay. I think I kept clapping along. I like it. It's a beautiful bass line. You're handsome. This would be a girl on the other line. So pretty. Okay, that's the jet. Are you gonna be my girl line? You are the dude. Wake up. Okay, enter salmon. Okay. Hey, problem. Like a lot of people know who he is. Yes. Shush. He's. They're both playing guitar. There's the Isn't She Lovely baseline. With Kermit. Some trumpets, yes. ChatGPT's, yes, we're going to that. This video is done in like 4 minutes. So ChatGPT's, we'll get to those in like 10 minutes. Tomorrow, we're going to be live for an overtime stream at 5 o'clock your time. 5 o'clock your time we're doing. Who's getting Rickrolls? Jeez. What a Rickroll. They're both on there to troll. Checkmate. I don't like YouTube videos. Bro. You didn't see anything? I accidentally exposed. Jeez. Yes. do people care that he's like a guy at this point? Like they're just amazed by his bass playing, or they know the guy. Oh, so, oh she. Oh, it beat the two. So he ends up meeting the two. Oh, to be continued. Oh, never mind. Dun, dun, dun. What a cliffhanger to end that one on. God. He's super talented. He's really funny, but he's also very, very talented. All right, let me get the ChatGPTs then. And then we'll be good to go. We have 3 prompts to get to. All right, here we go. Okay, let me get these prompts in. There's one. Oh my, okay. Well, this is good. Okay, so we're going to start off with the Hitler Rants parody vid. And then we will go to the Brat Pack in the bunker with Trump. And then we'll end with Caillou spending $1 million on a chia pet. Because this one's incredible. I was able to glance over the Caillou chia pet one just to make sure it looked good. And this could be really good. This could be an all-timer, potentially. At 5:33 in the morning on the East Coast. This could be an all-timer. So, here we go. Let's start off with me getting rid of Fegelein in the HRP series. Here we go. So, I'm in my room with my microphone. I'm staring at my screen. All right. Top 10 worst fourth down decisions video. Again. It's getting kind of repetitive at this point. The algorithm hungers feeds it now. You know what? I'm done with football. Not today. Not anymore. I shut off my computer. I was meant for something greater than NFL trivia and dumb decisions. It's time to fix history. I study downfall clips frame by frame. I write Fegelein must go on a whiteboard 37 times. I practice German shouting in front of a mirror. And I changed all my football diagrams to German bunker layouts. But you used to analyze cover 2 defenses. Now you're breaking down with cinematic chaos. This is not at all what your audience wants. Same skill set, different battlefield. They'll adjust. They've adjusted before. We enter the iconic bunker scene as... Where is Fegelein? My Führer, Fegelein. Stop the script. Stop the script. Who are you? I'm the guy who's watched this scene 10,000 times. And I'm here to rewrite it. Wait, that is not how the scene goes! Exactly. That's the problem. Fegelein always slips through the cracks like a busted coverage. I slammed down a printed script. We're doing this properly. We're doing this my way. Is this a director's cut? It's my cut. It's going to be so much better. Split up. Check every corridor. No missed assignments. The generals scatter around. A door creaks open. There's Fegelein. I was not being here. Oh, no. Not this time. Roll the corrective narrative. Back in the bunker command room. Fegelein. This is a misunderstanding. Nope. No last second comeback. No garbage time excuses. This storyline ends properly this time. I do things the right way. If I'm going to do it, I'm doing it my way. The generals nod. Back in my studio, I sit at my computer again with Fegelein gone. So, you're not putting out a video today? Nope. Not an NFL video, at least. I'm putting out a new video. I fixed the Fegelein problem. History's biggest plot hole. Sometimes, you gotta leave the playbook behind and rewrite the whole game. Can you imagine if I did that? I'd just do a World War II video. Instead. As if there aren't enough of those on YouTube. What about the Jaguars' third down efficiency? Don't tempt me. Also, I really don't want to talk about that right now. I don't want to talk about how anemic our short yardage game. Yeah, go for it, yeah. Yeah, one more $5? Absolutely. Yeah, of course you can. Of course you can, Christopher. Go for it. That was a good one. That was a good one. Yeah, you can do one more $5. Yeah, go for it. Go for it. No problem with that at all. Next up, Trump is in the bunker with the Brat Pack. Here we go. We're in a room. Welcome, everybody. It's a tremendous honor. The best kids, probably. I don't know if they're the best kids or not. But they can't be any worse than Kamala Harris's kids and Joe Biden's kids. Especially not Joe Biden's kids with Hunter Biden. They cannot be worse than Hunter Biden. I don't want to be honored. I want a throne. This place is boring. Where are the snacks? I wanted juice. No one gave me juice. Well, this is the worst White House ever. Why is it white? That's so plain. Okay, we're off to a great start. Just like the economy that the Dems left me with in 2017 and in 2025, we're off to a great start. This is not going well. How about this? Let's play hide and seek. I'm very good at hiding. I'm the best at hiding. Some say I'm a master hider. I'm a master hider. I hid on the island all those years and no one caught me. No one caught me. A lot of people got caught. Not me. But I'm the best hider. So let's play some hide and seek. I'm not counting unless I get to win. Well, I always win. That's the rule. I don't want to count. I'll cry. I can't count that high. Well, this game is already terrible. Inside the bunker entrance, Trump opens a hidden door. You know, that's the perfect hiding spot. This is the best hiding spot. Nobody ever finds this hiding spot. It's very safe. It's very secure. I'm going to hide. We're going to make hide and seek great again. No one's going to catch me. I'm going to set the record for best hiding spot. The Brat comes together in back rooms but run to Trump and Obama. All right, let's do it. Appreciate you, Christopher. Appreciate you on that one. Appreciate you on that. We'll do that next. Is it pink? No, it is not pink. Then I hate it. Then the bunker door slams shut. Everyone freezes. Oh, you're kidding me. It's not opening. The bunker is not opening. That is unusual. I want to go home. This is the worst game ever invented. I'm writing a complaint. I demand to be rescued immediately. This bunker is not fit for a princess. Inside a dim room, everyone is miserable. I'm hungry. There's nothing to eat in this bunker. I'm bored. I'm offended. I'm sad. Okay, nobody panic. I'll figure this out like I figured out every other crisis ever. You're not stuck with a Democrat. You're stuck with me. I'll figure this out. You said that 3 hours ago. You're the worst leader ever. Excuse me. If I was such a bad leader, why would I be elected twice? 3 times because of them stole the election in 2020, but I've been elected more times than anyone else. So why would I be a bad leader if that happens? Meanwhile, news from outside. Peace has officially been achieved. With no interference from leadership, the conflict has ended smoothly. Wait, no interference? I wasn't even there. No interference, but fake news. Sounds like things got better without you. Oh, jeez. That was... Okay, that's a crazy plot twist. The conflicts, everything is solved because he was in the bunker for a few hours and couldn't interfere with anything. Okay. Wow, I did not see that coming. Yeah, clearly I should be in charge. No, I should. I can blame the best. You're already crying. How do you... Yeah, I know. I complain better than everyone else. I told you. Well, I want a royal banquet in the bunker. I want pizza. Wait, how are you even going to get pizza? No one even knows where you are. Yeah, Domino's delivery to the bunker. I want juice. I want to leave this bunker. We all want to leave the bunker. We all want to leave. This bunker is terrible. Just like so many people want to leave this country for whatever reason, even though I'm doing a great job. We all want to leave the bunker, don't we, folks? Then why are we leaving? Because the door is locked. Border Patrol is phenomenal. We secure our borders, and that includes our bunker, which maybe was an oversight on my part. Maybe that was a bit of an oversight, but we do secure our bunker borders like we secure our southern border now. Then unlock it! I'm trying. I'm trying, DW. I know how to unlock stuff, believe me. I've unlocked many, many things. Many secret codes, likes of which you've never seen before. I'm trying to unlock this. Am I too late? No, you're not too late at all. Not too late. We have a crazy prompt coming in a little bit. Everyone sits in silence in the bunker. Wow, make him stop. You stop. Everyone's annoying. This is the longest day of my life. And that included 2020, when they just dropped 3 million votes in the middle of the night. This is still a longer day than that, because these kids are just insufferable. A small panel on the wall reads, pull to open. Nobody's noticed. This bunker is stupid. Well, you're stupid. Everyone's stupid except me. I want juice. I need a vacation. I need to go on a golf outing. I haven't been on a golf outing like the last 5 hours. I need to go golfing. There you go. That's something to the kids in the bunker with the president. All right, let me put this next one in. We're going to end on the Chia Pet one. The Chia Pet one is kind of insane. The Chia Pet one is nuts. I can't believe how, like, you guys have been awesome today. I can't believe on a stream start at 4 a.m. Eastern time. Try this. I'll do Christopher's prompt, and then we will do... We're not going to get a video out. I should know that. We're not going to get a video out today. But we should get one on Saturday. If you haven't seen the most recent one, click that link below. Or I guess above, depending on what platform you use. They were inside the bunker. Or the back rooms, I should say. Here we go. I don't like this place. It's too yellow and quiet. The carpet is judging me. I want to go home. This place is scary. Why are the walls humming at me? I demand a throne immediately. And a snack and a parade. Where's my parade? Well, this is boring. $3.15. Yep. Yes, you do. I miscounted. Yep. You had 3 for 15. Yep. You're awfully close, by the way, to the top spot if you do want number 1. I think one more fiver probably gets you over the hump if you want the number 1 spot. So we do want, I think $5 more would get you the number 1 crown. This is boring. If something doesn't explode in 5 seconds, I'm going to scream. I'm supposed to be making videos about the worst offensive line in NFL history. And now I'm in, well, whatever the heck this is, with the Mount Rushmore of whining. Could this get any worse? 3 figures emerge from the haze. This place is terrible. Worst room I've ever seen. I've seen a lot of bad rooms in my life. I've seen many, many bad rooms. There were a lot of bad rooms on the island. There were a lot of bad rooms on that island. I've seen better hallways in basements, believe me. And I've seen a lot of basements, haven't I, folks? Okay, so we're in a maze with no exits. That is not ideal. Is this a mall? Feels like a mall. Where's the ice cream place? Just research the Vikings for worst offensive line. You're not wrong there. Or the early Texans. Yeah, the early 2000s Texans. When Carr got sacked like 76 times or whatever it was. Well, I want ice cream too. Why is he talking about ice cream? I want answers, not dessert. I demand the ice cream place you brought to me. Immediately. With sprinkles shaped like crowns. If I don't get ice cream, I'm telling everyone this place stinks. Oh god, this is spiraling. This is absolutely spiraling. The lights flicker. Alright, let's stay calm and figure this out. No! I don't want calm, I want out! This is the worst day ever. Worse than when my toast was uneven. And Matt Khalil, yeah, what a bust of a first round pick he was. What a bust of a pick. TJ Clemmings, that's the name I haven't heard in forever. Oh man. This place has failed me as a location. I'm gonna scream now. DW screams, it echoes forever the backwoods sigh. These kids do way too much whining. These kids, they whine just like the crooked Democrats, don't they, folks? Incredible levels of whining, record-setting whining. Nobody whines more than them. I didn't even whine this much, and I had a very valid reason to whine in 2020 when they stole the election from me. I had a very valid reason to whine, and I didn't even whine this much as the kids are doing. You Matt Burke for a bit? Yep. Remember with the Ravens. Stop saying whining. I'm expressing myself. It's whining. It's whining. We're not going to be politically correct with expressing yourself. It's whining. We got rid of political correctness. It's whining. He called us whiners. How dare you? I am not a whiner. I'm a monarch of needs. Yeah, wait. What does that mean? I feel like I've been down this hallway before. Or maybe that was a different hallway. Every hallway is the same hallway. You know, that explains a lot. The lights flicker aggressively now. The walls feel annoyed. There's a low rumble. I think the environment is reacting to the noise. So what you're saying is the back rooms themselves want them to stop? You know, that'll be my guess. I want them to stop too. What? The lights cut out. They flick back on. The hallway shifted. It moved! The hallway moved! I don't like when reality does that. Reality is not allowed to move without my permission. Okay, now I'm actually scared. Even the walls can't handle it. And no one knows walls better than I do. We built the best wall, didn't we, folks? We built the best wall to protect our southern border. But even these walls, they can't handle it. Sad. Very sad. Very, very sad. I should have just ranked tight ends instead. The hums grow louder, the maze stretches endlessly, the whining continues. You know, I think we're going to be here a while. I still think there might be more ice cream. I want ice cream! I want this place to stop existing! I want better walls! I want everything! Go over to the back rooms, where the real monster is the complaining. Somehow it's still not as bad as Urban Meyer's tenure with the Jaguars. There you go. That was a good one, Christopher. That was a good prompt. That was a good one. All right. But now, Caillou spends $1 million on a chia pet to try and get some hair. Here we go. This one is a good one. Again, at this point, $5 or more gets you in the queue. This is the last thing in as things stand. So just keep that in mind. We will do an OT stream, I guess, later today at 5:45, 6 o'clock Eastern time, sometime around there. We'll do OT after the UFL game, but we will be live for the UFL game at 8 o'clock Eastern. So just keep that in mind. But here we got Caillou with the chia pet. Here we go. This one's going to be good. Caillou sits on the floor. Oh, Hang on. We'll do that next. Okay, Brat Pack with a $5. Hang on. Because I do want to save the one for last. Christopher with a $5. Appreciate you a ton on that. And that gets you the 1 spot. There you go. Congratulations, man. They got the 1 spot. Yeah, we'll do that one. All right. Oh, yeah, that'd be a great recipe. Yep. All right, here we go. It's got a two-parter here. The Brat Pack versus Trump for 2028. Here we go. We're at the debate podium. Here we go. Welcome to the 2028 presidential debate. Tonight, we have Trump against Little Brown Bear, Caillou, Little Princess, and DW. Little Brown Bear, your opening statement. I don't want to do a statement. Statements are boring. I want snacks. Right, Caillou? I'm tired. Why is it nighttime? I don't do nighttime things. This is unfair. I demand a throne instead of this podium, and a crown, and a bigger one. This one is too small. Why is everyone looking at me? I didn't agree to be looked at. All right, so first question of the debate. What is your plan for international relations? Well, I don't like other countries because they're far away. They probably don't have my favorite juice. Do they have nap time? If not, I'm not going. If they don't just listen to me, I'll just blow everything up because it's cool. You know? It's not too far off from the current policy. Just blow stuff up. Don't listen just blow up. The audience gaps and whatnot. Trump responds, this is the worst debate I've ever seen. And I remember Hillary Clinton when she was on the podium in 2016. When Joe Biden, I remember that one. Remember Joe Biden on the podium in 2024? No one knew what he was talking about. He didn't even know he was doing a debate. He was delirious. But even with all that, I've seen a lot of bad debates, a lot of bad challengers, but nobody's ever seen anything like this. These are not serious candidates. They are crooked. They are delusional. They are sleepy. They're talking about naps. There is no time to nap in the White House. There is no time. There's so much to be done with getting people out of our country that don't belong here. We have so many things. I appreciate you a ton, Christopher. Yeah. Yeah, no, I love this channel too. I appreciate you a ton, Christopher. Appreciate you a ton for being here. Well, I need a nap. I was promised a nap. Where is the nap room? I demand a royal nap chamber immediately. All right. Next question. How do you fix inflation? Make everything free. That's probably the worst way to fix inflation. That's not how. And also candy. More candy. And toys and no taxes because taxes are mean. So no taxes. Nothing ever costs anything. So I don't know how you're going to get infrastructure or literally anything. No, like that would collapse the economy in an hour. Man. God, that would be a disaster. How would it even work? So everything's free, no taxes. So how are we getting the money to, like, why even work at that point? Everyone gives me money. That fixes everything. No, it actually makes things worse. All right, final question of the debate. I don't want to do questions anymore. This is too long. I'm bored. End the debate or I'll fire everyone. You know, I think I win this debate by default. I've won every debate I've been in. I've won every single debate I've been in. Every debate. But this one is a clear-cut win. It's the clearest of the wins, the likes of which nobody's ever seen before. All right, we're going to commercial. These cannot be the best and brightest our country has to offer. Then we go to election night. Now, shocking turn of events. The kids have won the election. I don't even want to win anymore. I'm over this. Winning is too stressful. Do we still get nap time as president? Well, I'm hungry. Being president's taking too long. I have to stay past my bedtime to get these votes counted in. Trump's at the podium. We are demanding a recount. There is no way. These kids, they can't even count that high. There are millions and millions of votes, many of which were made from illegal citizens that were not correct votes. There were mail-in votes. We know there's a lot of fraudulent activity. These kids cannot count that high. They're saying 80 million votes for the kids. They cannot count to 80 million. They can barely count to 8. Nobody believes this, including me. Election workers are sitting at the counting center. The kids are supervising. That's illegal. That is very much illegal. The kids cannot be supervising the election that they are, actively participating in. It's very much not allowed. I can't count past 10. I forget what comes after 7. Numbers are stupid. Just say we won again. That's easier. This is exactly what I'm talking about. These kids cannot count. They cannot do anything right. How do they win an election that they don't even know the numbers coming in? Well, you're being mean. Why are you here again? He's ruining everything. Someone remove him from my kingdom. And for the recount, the results remain unchanged. Why? We don't want to be president anymore. I don't want to be the president. Why did we win? Too late. You're inaugurated in January. Can we cancel January? That's actually not a bad idea. I mean, Hollywood studios want to cancel January. Nothing good comes out in January. I don't hate that idea, Little Brown Bear, actually. Cancel January. We just skip ahead. I'm not waking up for it. Wake me up when January ends. Last purchase. Gotta break the tie. All good, Christopher. All good. Appreciate you. It's like wake me up when September ends, but it's wake me up when January ends. I refuse. I'll reschedule the entire country. Oh, God. Yep. There you go. Gotta break the tie. I love it. Yep, that breaks the tie. You're up by 100. You're up by 100. I appreciate you a ton. You guys have been awesome. Holy cow. $55 on a stream that started at 4 in the morning. I mean, I didn't even know who was going to be up at this hour. Like, that's insane to me. And now, we get to the Caillou Chia Pet thing. Here we go. Where Caillou pays $1 million for a Chia Pet. Here we go. Caillou sits on the floor, staring at himself in his mirror. His face twists with frustration. I don't have any hair. Everyone else has hair. Even Gilbert has fur. It's not fair. Gilbert flicks his tail unimpressed. I want hair now, not later, now. He then leans over a laptop. His dad's laptop, I guess, determined. If I can't grow hair, I'll just buy it. He squints at the screen. Chia Pet grows hair like plants. It grows hair? Wait a second. I'll grow the hair, then take it and put it on my head. Problem solved. He clicks buy now. So he's just going to take the Chia Pet hair and put it on himself. Only $1 million? Fine. I need hair. A delivery truck arrives. 2 workers struggle to carry in the Chia Pet. Kid, what is this thing? My hair! The Chia Pet sits in the center. Sprouts are barely visible. Grow! Come on, grow! He crouches closer, getting impatient. Why is this taking so long? This should be done already. He shakes the Chia Pet slightly. Hurry up! I need my hair! Mom is checking her phone. Her expression freezes. Why is there a $1 million charge? Did we buy something? Then slowly turn toward the living room and see the Chia Pet. You're supposed to grow faster! Why do you not have hair yet? Mom and Dad rush in. Caillou? What is that? It's my hair! It's just not working fast enough! You spent how much? $1 million. I needed hair. You used our credit card? Yes, because I don't have hair and it's all your fault that your genes suck. Somehow he's still not grounded for this. but the chia pet now has a patch of green hair. Caillou approaches it carefully. Finally! I waited long enough. It's ready. He reaches out. Gilbert the cat is already chewing on the chia hair. Oh no. So Gilbert then's chewing on the hair. Didn't keep it out of reach for Gilbert. No! Stop! That's my hair! Not yours, Gilbert. You already have hair. That's mine! He tries to pull Gilbert away, but Gilbert swallows the plant. Gilbert then staggers, collapsing on the floor. Oh no. He collapses on the floor after eating the chia pet. Gilbert? He shouldn't have eaten that. They rush over. Dad checks on Gilbert. He's gone. Gilbert does not move. He is dead. What the hell? What the actual... So Gilbert's dead. Caillou orders $1 million chia pet. Gilbert eats it, and now he's dead. What the... Oh my god. This is an amazing prompt, and like no one's on the airport because it's like 6 in the morning on the East Coast. Oh god, this is amazing. Caillou then sits on the floor, staring at the ruined chia pet and Gilbert's dead body. This was supposed to fix everything. I was finally gonna have hair. Caillou, you made a very serious mistake. You spent money you weren't allowed to use. And now something terrible has happened. I just wanted hair. Caillou then stares at his reflection again. I'm still like this. I still don't have hair. He scowls unchanged, knowing that the family's lost $1 million, Caillou has no hair, and Gilbert the cat is dead. Wow. Wow. That was amazing. That was legitimately amazing. What a way to go. What a way to go. All right. Last call for anything. This has been a 2-hour stream. I'm shocked we've been on for this long. I did not think we'd be on for this long. I'm pleasantly surprised. I cannot believe we've been on for this long. All right, so here's the game plan. Last call for anything. We're going to send off here. We'll be live for a Q&A OT. Let's say 6 o'clock Eastern. 8 o'clock, we do the UFL. Friday night UFL game. So, that's the game plan there. No OT after the UFL game, but we will do the OT stream beforehand. No video dropping on Friday. Hold on. Oh, wait, hang on. Wait, you got one more? Hang on. Hang on. Want to pad the score? Trying to pad the score on that one? I have no problem with that. Try and pad the score on the on number 1. I'll give you a minute on that one. I'll give you a minute. Brad Packer drunking it. Okay. Alright, we'll do that. Appreciate you, man. Let's do it. Let's do it. Alrighty. let me try this. All right. Here we go. So the Brat Pack are drunk driving and they get pulled over by Officer Trump. Here we go. So, the car's been hauled over. So the kids get into a wreck. They get pulled over. The four tiny drivers spill out. Lumber sways. I did it driving. I think I invented it. Why is the world so spinny? He tries to stand straight but folds sideways. Caillou then steps forward. I did not do a crime. I did a vibing. I am vibing innocence. He points vaguely at nothing, but has no idea what he's pointing at. Little Princess adjusts some royal robes that are not there. This entire situation is beneath my regnality. I demand a smoother reality. She tries to spin away, but then spins back to the same spot. I am the best driver here. I was doing perfect swerving. That's a skill. That's a skill. I'm really talented. She nods so hard she almost falls over. Trump then stands beside the patrol car. This is unbelievable. Nobody's ever seen driving like this. I've seen a lot of bad drivers. See Joe Biden try to ride a bike and fall over. I've seen some bad drivers, but this is very bad. Very confusing, very bad. The likes of which we have never seen before. We have never seen this bad driving. A cone is placed on the ground. All right, so here's what you're going to do, kids. Here's what you're going to do. Very simple task. Well, not simple for the Democrats, but simple for most people. Most people with common sense. Just walk to the cone. Just walk to the cone in a straight line. Just the cone. Lumber attempts it at first. I am walking, or maybe I'm floating. The floor is not agreeing with me. He walks into nothing, so he failed the test. Caillou tries next, squinting. I am doing the straight walk. The straight walk is so straight. He veers off and then sits down middle of the walk, which fails the assignment. Little Princess now tries it. I will pass the test with grace and royal confusion. She curtsies at the cone, so she doesn't walk. She curtsies. The cone doesn't respond. She fails the test. Zebul then marches forward. I am perfect at this. Watch. She walks in a full circle around the cone 3 times. Declares victory. Salutes no one. So failing that part, where she walks in a straight line. She didn't do that. Trump then stares at everything. Stares at the fact that the cone is just standing there. No one's even come close to passing the test. They're slurring their speech. They're all just in a terrible spot. This is total chaos. This is total chaos. The worst chaos. There have been a lot of chaotic times in this country. There have been a lot of chaotic times. We saw Obama and how he destroyed the economy. We saw Biden how he destroyed the economy. There's so much chaos. But this is the most chaos I've ever seen. Nobody wins. Nobody wins the test. You're all going to jail. Nobody even comes close to winning. You're all under the influence. You're all getting arrested because you all suck at listening to directions. We are screwed as a country. If this is the next generation, we are completely screwed. I know a lot of people in the next generation voted for me, but the generation after that, they can't vote. They're not allowed to vote because they're not 18 years old. Although we are working on changing that. We are working on changing that, folks, because we want to make America great again. But if this is the best that we have to offer, oh boy, that will not be good. The kids then argue. I am driving Jesus. So I am innocent. I won the straight line test. I demand a better reality. The sirens fade away as I get pulled over and taken in the paddy wagon down to the station. The cone is still standing, completely untouched, seeing as, no one passed the test. So there you go, Christopher. That's what happens when the Brat Pack are drunk driving and pulled over by Trump. That's what happens there. All right. Last call for anything. Last call. Audio. Video. ChatGPT. Sporkle quiz. What is sport? Immaculate grids. Last call for anything. Otherwise, we're going to sign off here. Okay, so here's the game plan. No video dropping today. We will be live at 6 o'clock Eastern time for a Q&A stream overtime. We'll go till 7:30 on that one. Then we'll be live for the UFL game at 8 o'clock Eastern. No OT after that game. But we will do OT on Saturday after the UFL game there. So we'll be able to do with no time constraints on that one. Tomorrow, just kind of a change of plans with that without being able to do OT. But I appreciate you guys a ton. So, you guys are awesome. Take care. I will see you guys, I guess, in 12 hours for another stream. Because the grind doesn't stop on this channel, apparently. You guys are great. Take care. Have a great rest of your night. I'm going to hit the hay and get some sleep. And I will see you guys soon. Appreciate you guys for being here on this late night, early morning.